Playoff football has once again returned to our nation's capital as you get a look inside Northwest Stadium here in Landover. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Washington Commanders. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Ready? Liking 18. Let go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Come on. Hey. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
Well, as you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story the last couple of weeks. But the bottom line, their record is solid, and you know that this is still a very dangerous team, even with those guys missing.
What they have shown us throughout this season is that this team has stayed focused, and some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll change things up. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats.
They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Okay,
3rd
ready?
and 5.
Panther Street. Ready? Bronco 80.
Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now 3rd down and 7.
7 by you. Come on. 60 Bison. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Milner. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Cowboy 8.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Let's go now.
On first down, Milner. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
At the 49-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Milner. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Milner. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Okay, break. 60 Eagles. Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's Daniels. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
On the double.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
15-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Let go.
To throw is Daniels. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Jalen Lane, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have struck first in this NFC title game. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's second and 10.
Dixie Maverick. Dixie Maverick.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's a unit last drive. They did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Complete to number 17, Terry McLaurin. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Go.
Now Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 40 yards.
Ready? 19, Tiger. 65, Mustang 19. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. Slant pass, Griffin's got it. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
60 Eagles. Ready?
And this one too low.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game.
Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Check Matt. 60 Maverick.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Man, and he hits him in stride. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
60, Warriors 70, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Commanders 12, Saints 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Trap 60.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
York on now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying, don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18 rattling, 18 rattling.
They'll look to throw. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Deputy Lions, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He'll get that complete to Franklin.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
New Orleans.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Franklin. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels.
This a good slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Across midfield. He's on his way. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there. 78 yards.
And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The York now for the extra point.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Ready, 79. 70. 70. Pass all 80.
Now back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Ready, Bradley, 60. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Martin.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Ready? Go.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Down.
They'll run on first down. Milner able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 3rd and 9 here.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw. Daniels. Will try and do this himself. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Go. Now.
The Saints, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
It's second down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints. First
throw. 19, Charger, 19.
15-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second and 10.
Ready, break.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Saints. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Saints will line up for the
Hawk
2-point
70, Warriors 70. Get up. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Saints 15.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
The Commanders are going to the Super Bowl as we say goodnight, everybody.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.